Darkcast Network. Indie pods with a dark side.
Welcome back to Castles and Cryptids, where the castles are haunted and the cryptids are cryptic as fuck. And I'm Alanna.
And I'm Kelsey.
And I am excited to be back. I don't remember what we talked about last time other than the actual subjects. I even have a post-it here where I was like, I had stuff I wanted to talk to you about, and then like sometimes by the time we get on mic, it's like there's so much going on.
Yeah.
You know. And then our episode would have just come out. The secret cryptid one is out now. So then I think this makes us kind of back on we're recording this on our off week, and then this will come out next week. I believe.
Yeah, we're like a week and a half ahead. It's good.
Yeah, sorry.
Good feeling.
We kind of split that one ep that went kind of long, and it was 2 true crime eps, and shit happens. Sometimes we take a summer season off. I sometimes look at people that do seasons, and I'm like, that's a great idea. You guys get like 2 weeks off every year or something that you like.
Yeah.
Plan in.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know if we have a planned breaks. We end up doing it. You guys get it. You're busy in summer too.
Yeah, that is true, because a lot of podcasts, like, listens kind of drop a little bit. I don't know if that just means, I bet people are just probably like get around to it a little bit later. I know I do with some podcasts I really like. It's just like, oh yeah, exactly. Yes, like you have been doing on movies and things. What did you think at the end of Send Help?
I didn't love it, but
okay, because you seem to be enjoying it. You were not halfway through. We were texting. Yeah,
I loved everything until the very end when they did, like the final scene, and it's kind of like, oh, how like the aftermath or whatever. I was just kind of like, oh, like I kind of wanted a mutual destruction type thing. I didn't want either of them to make it off the island.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean. That doesn't give away too much either. But like when people are, I never want to be like, like you were like, oh yeah, Rachel McAdams is being crazy or something. I was like, oh yeah, but then you were like, oh, I'm only like third way through, and I'm like, that's why I won't say things like, did you get to the part where? Because like I hate spoilery type questions.
I had seen a couple like gifs of different scenes.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure.
So I was kind of surprised that like the one scene I thought I knew was coming ended up kind of being like a fake out, and then I was like, oh, okay. So I was like still surprised, even though I thought I had got it spoiled for me. I was like, oh no, it actually still wasn't spoiled, because like I didn't know it was a fake out. So I was like, right. Fun. But yeah, kudos to them for the fact that like 90% of that movie is just the two of them. Like they both did such an amazing job, like with their characters, and I was surprised by how funny it was. I didn't know going into it that it was much of a comedy, but I found myself like laughing.
I knew almost nothing, and I was fine with that, because Pat just wanted to see it, and I'm always just down to go to a movie. Like, I don't care, whatever. Like, it's like, who's in it? Okay, cool. But then, they really both showed a lot of range. Like I was laughing, and they were making me go, oh, like, yo, like they make her seem kind of cringy and gross, which you're like, she's so cute. This is like her Charlize Theron monster moment or whatever, You're like, Like,
Yeah,
anyway,
they both did really
good.
good, like playing off the comedic, like unhinged, um,
Mm,
yeah, character,
nice.
and yeah, it was a lot of fun. They did a really good job, like holding and keeping it entertaining for the fact that there's only two of them, and they are just kind of like, I mean, in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of things, is there a lot happening? No, they're mostly like trying to survive and stuff. So like that could,
Right. Like,
with the wrong
yeah.
people or the wrong script, it could get very boring very
That's why I'm
fast, or it
always,
could,
yeah.
yeah,
Like when it's like one actor is that's almost in every scene. You're like, like,
yeah,
what if this sucks? Yeah, I
yeah.
totally get
But they
it.
did really good job. I thought it was really really funny, and of course it's, is it
Yeah.
Sam Raimi who did it? Who did the Evil Dead
Yes.
and all those ones? So
Drag Me to
of course it had
Hell.
the, yeah,
Yeah.
all the goriness and everything was like on point and well done.
Yeah, that made
So
sense. That's why I was like, oh, that's why Pat wanted to go see it. Okay, Sam
yeah,
Raimi. Because at first I was like, this doesn't seem like a traditional like horror or anything. You know, you're like, okay.
no,
But yeah,
yeah,
good stuff. Good stuff.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
good. I thought it was pretty
Hail
funny.
Mary. Oh yeah, yeah, too. I was gonna say like movies where like one person is in almost every scene. I was like Ryan Gosling in Project Hail Mary. You're like, it's mostly
Yeah, I
him on
haven't
the
seen that
ship,
one
but
yet.
no, but it's. I would hesitate to say it's not boring like some of the other ones where it's like one guy on a ship or like
Yeah.
I didn't love Passengers where like the one guy wakes up on the ship and he's the only one awake, so he wakes up the other girl, and you're like, well, that's mean. It's Chris
Yeah.
Pratt and like Jennifer Lawrence, I think. Yeah, but anyway, we haven't caught up. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so we had to like move into a different workspace a little bit today because our basement office area apparently got a little flooded on Friday, and I wasn't there. And then I got to work, and it was all
Really?
being. It had all these
Oh my
dehumidifiers in
god.
the area. I found some of my coworkers, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we go upstairs. Like, didn't you like get the memo?" And I was like, "I wasn't here. What is happening? I haven't had my tea yet. I'm confusion." Yeah, and then I saw pictures. I was
Oh,
like, "Oh yeah, the carpet was like flooded." I don't know. I guess because it's the
wow.
basement. What?
Oh,
Anyway,
that seems weird because it's not like that's the first rainfall like we've had like that. So we never had flooding
no,
problems
that's
before?
no, but we've only worked in that one for a couple years. We were in a whole different
Yeah.
building before this. And that's a good point. We have had a lot of
Because
rain, like in the
it's not
recent
a new
days.
building, so like you would think they would know
No.
if there had been previous flooding problems.
I know they
Yeah.
had some other like IT department in there before us or something. Who knows? We have all the luck because then I get there today and then I like, okay, so we're working upstairs now, and I just put my stuff by my desk, even though I was like looking around, like here's all these like humidifiers and stuff. And then like we're going up to one of the upper floors, like second or third floor, and it's like kind of sit down to get started working, and then like then the fire alarm went, and everybody had to go downstairs and outside.
Oh my god. At least it was nice weather.
It wasn't too
Not
bad.
raining. At least it wasn't raining.
I left my
Oh,
sweater on the back of my chair, but I was like, oh my god, like what's next? A plague of locusts? This is ridiculous. Ugh.
damn, that sucks.
Anyway, that's why I was like, Kelsey, I'm drained. And then I had tech issues, and I was like,
Yeah,
I can't. I'll tell you on air. It's been a day. But anyway, that's about it. So
yeah, that would be pretty shitty.
just weird. I just moved desks again. Now we're doing what? Where? Okay. But then they like bought us some sandwiches for lunch, so that was always
Oh, okay.
anyway. Um, yeah, I think we're talking about pranks today, which I'm excited about. That it's going to be like
Yeah,
lighthearted.
yeah. Mine. I ended up finding a nice like list on Cracked. little
I still
listicle
love
of
that
some.
one.
I know you do. Yeah, I was like, I saw it when it came up when I was searching. I was like, is this the site Alanna used to spend hours on?
And one of those like kind of early day ish internet ones that don't really exist anymore. Like they kind of just anyway. But yeah, they used to not block it at work, so that was
Yeah.
always, it's like it's just fun stuff. Like I mean, what was the internet in the early days? There was like Joe Cartoon and Frog in a Blender, and like nothing was censored to children at all. We were just like all going. Other people were in chat rooms. I'm glad I wasn't doing that stuff because that would have been really unhinged. I don't think that would have been good to be in too
No,
many
I was a little
chat
young for
rooms.
that. I wasn't doing nothing like that.
Yeah, then it was all
It
MSN
was
chat
definitely
and
like
whatever.
like early YouTube I loved.
That makes
And then yeah,
sense.
like MSN, yeah, like the messenger apps. I would be on that for like the entire day if we were not at school. Like me and
Yeah,
my best friend were constantly messaging the entire day. Like
a lot of people like even
and
my age. I mean, you're almost 10 years younger ish, sort of, if you want to round up. But like yeah, I'll hear people about like AIM, and other messages. I'm like, yeah, I was around a bit for that, and then like yeah, sometimes start going hanging out with other people or older people, and they're not doing that stuff and talking online. It's just just depends what crowd you were with or
yeah.
whatever. But yeah, it was a wild time, guys.
Or I
Anyway.
was just like straight up on because by the time I hit grade 5, 6, and 7, like mom was back
Yeah.
to work. So I,
Okay.
especially in the summer, I would be home all day by myself. And then, so I would, yeah, I would be,
Freedom.
I would be downloading a lot of movies, spending a lot of time on Facebook,
Porn.
and
No, I'm just kidding.
then I was pirating Saw, and Dexter,
Oh man, I
developing.
saw that in theater. It was a pivotal experience for me.
Oh my god! I remember the
Excuse
amount of
me.
times my parents would come home and I was watching something that was definitely not age appropriate,
How
and I would
young
have
would
to
you have
close out
been
of the
watching Saw? Sorry, this is
mm,
fascinating. Kelsey lore.
maybe 11, like if even that
Okay.
old, like probably not great.
Yeah,
Um,
because I saw it in theaters, so it would have been when it came out, and I think I was in my teens. So then that makes sense. If you would have saw it in like kind of your preteens, that would have been not
Yeah,
long
I
after
can
it came
Google
out.
what year it came out, but yeah.
It
So
was
I
so
if
great.
they came home and I was like in the middle of watching something, I would just exit out of the tab. And then I would like 4 days later or something try and figure out where I was in the movie.
It is like hiding porn. I get it. No, but yeah.
But it was
Oh,
just
we
an
had.
unhealthy obsession with R-rated horror movies. And
Oh yes, the '90s horror. Oh, peak.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Um. Yeah.
and then just blasting music super super loudly, or I would
Much
just be
music.
talking on,
Sorry.
yes, Much Music, the top 20 music videos
Yeah, because
that they
that
would
was like
update
our.
weekly. I would just
Yeah, that's the
play
Canadian
that all day.
MTV, right? We had
Yeah,
Much Music.
yeah,
They have MTV.
I would
Yes.
play that all day long. It would repeat every 4 hours, I think, and then after all the commercials and everything, and it would just like start over. And
I was listening to so much Matchbox 20 at one point.
yes,
I get
okay,
it.
I still listen to them. If I pulled up, so my iTunes isn't set to show me my play thing, but I'm sure if I sorted it, they would be one of my top people.
Okay. Yeah, Spotify, which is what I usually use, just because it's free or whatever. It's like shows you your most played at the end of the year. And sometimes I'm like, well, that's because you play it most on one of my most random lists, not because I picked the most. Anyway.
No, my thing, I don't know. I have too much music and too many bands I like to be able to not pay for Spotify. They're like, oh, pay so you can have this. And I was like, why would I do that? Like, do you know how much time it would take me to re-find all of these songs on Spotify? I have like almost 7,000 songs. Like, it's just easier for me to go into my iTunes library and just play what I want. Well, I download them, so I haven't paid a penny for any of it. It just is a little bit of effort, and then you have it for the rest of your life.
I don't have iTunes, but I get it. Yeah, you got a big library. It's there. Yeah, you'd keep it.
Yeah. And then I just have to like, retorrent, sometimes it'll be like a couple years before I get back into an artist, and I'll be like, oh, they've released an album or two, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll go download those, and those will be add them to the thing, and yeah.
Man, those were the days when Napster was a big problem.
Yeah, pre Facebook, if you've watched the social network, you know of the Napster, like I do. I have never used it. Or LimeWire. Used to love LimeWire.
Yeah.
My brother got in trouble one time because I can't remember what I was downloading. I was downloading a song because it ended up on my MP3 player, and it was Bill Clinton saying he did not have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky. Did you ever get that?
Did they just clip
the original? Yeah, it was like the original Rick roll thing where you would be downloading something on LimeWire and it would just be fucking Bill Clinton saying he didn't cheat on Hillary Clinton instead of a song. And I didn't listen to it before I like put it into my MP3 player. So it was like at school one day and it just, it starts playing the next song and all of a sudden it says Bill Clinton.
I remember that quote. Yes.
I did not have sexual relations. And then I came home and I was like, what is this song you downloaded for me? And my brother's like, what do you mean? He got in trouble. He almost got grounded by my mom for it. So funny. God. She's like, why would you put that on your sister's MP3 player? That's not appropriate. Like, yelling at him. That was so funny.
No, they didn't think anything was appropriate. Even Blink-182. Poo poo poo. But yeah, it was like, that was a whole thing. And then there's like, you're wrong about, and that's where we're like, hey, maybe we were a little harsh on her when she was, the secretary of the president.
Yeah, is that her fault ever? No. And if it was a female president that was having an affair with their male secretary, it would also not be the male secretary's fault ever. Like,
yeah, who would become the butt of the joke. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like, are you kidding me?
But anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. This is my... Anyway, my brain's not braining anymore. It was a long day. All right, you go.
So, yeah, like I said, I have some, like, revenge stories. And I read through these all when I first picked it out, but I mean, it's been like a week. So I don't really...
Right. They're like anecdotes from people. Random or whatever.
So some of them are the people that did the pranks, and then some people are kind of, it's like a secondhand telling of being like, I know somebody that did this.
Oh God, even some of those are so good though. Like, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so on the website, it'll have a list of all of them. I'm not going to read all of them because there's like 33 on this list. And some of them are better than others, so I'm going to try and pick and choose which ones I remember being good.
Listicles are like that. Sorry, there was a motorcycle or something. Anyway.
you in your little
right on
tiny
time,
box.
Gordo.
I know. Yeah, so some of these are just little things. The first one says, I have a friend whose pumpkin or fall display at the end of their driveway would get run over by their neighborhood jerk. Happened every year, and their friend decided to put a stop to it. He ended up withdrawing money from his savings account so he would have enough to buy the largest pumpkin that he could find, along with several bags of like quick concrete, and filled up the pumpkin with that and made a really pretty display. And then it says when the jackass broke the axle of his shoddy car when he hit the pumpkin and then got stuck on it and couldn't drive the vehicle away, my friend had his vehicle towed.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, it's very good revenge because he's doing the harm already. So you're just
Yeah, exactly. You're just like, well, if you don't hit it with your car, then you'll never know I did this.
Right. Like I'm picturing the two subreddits, and then like one is traumatize them back, and the other one is malicious
Yeah.
compliance because it's like, oh, you want to play it that way? Okay, replay it that way. I'll just keep my pumpkins there, you know, like. But now they're superhuman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the people that they get packages stolen off their porches or something, so they fill it with like dog shit or like a confetti bomb or a glitter bomb or something, and be like, well, if you didn't steal it, then you wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, especially if it kept happening, I'd totally be down for that because like that's not cool. Also, people that are just like too impatient in their cars and stuff, like not cool.
Yeah,
guys. Not cool. Just fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump through some of these. Next one, I used to manage a Starbucks when one of my barista asked a guy his name, and he just flipped the fuck out, belittling her, calling her stupid, etc., and didn't give a name. It says, anyway, I took over the hand off of the drinks and placed his drink on the handoff with no words. They said, I'll add that it's a busy store with a lot of people waiting. So I just keep putting drinks out for another 10 to 15 minutes, and the douchebag walks up, picks up his drink that's now lukewarm, and goes, is this one mine? And I respond with, I don't know, it doesn't have a name on it. Because he refused to give his name. Like,
oh yeah, God, why? Why be that miserable bastard?
Yeah, and it's like stupid. They're like, that's literally what all of the Starbucks do. It's not like location specific that they have to ask your name. Like, it's literally part of their job. Just let people do their job, okay?
Yeah, it's giving main character energy for you to be like,
yeah,
well, I have to tell you this. We're like, well, you're the one that wants the coffee, so actually you kind of do.
Yeah.
You have to participate in society. Yeah, or you can just tell someone who's never really had to work in customer service type jobs, because you're like, you wouldn't treat people like that if you had, like.
Yes, absolutely. Like, have some respect.
Right? Like, know people by
because
how
I'm sure they love it when somebody yells at them at their job.
Yeah.
I think they can just do that to other people at their jobs. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like, I don't know, like, I'll be like, I've been a cleaner of an office before. And so, like, I'll talk to the people that are cleaners of my office and stuff. And I'm like, what's wrong with this? I don't know. Some people, like, almost just, like, kind of act like they aren't there, you know? It's like, oh, like how people, like, ignore homeless people. You're like, ugh, don't, like, you know, kind of, like, ignore another human being or, like, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, if they haven't done anything to make you feel unsafe, and if by them existing in your space or asking for change without being aggressive or anything like that makes you feel unsafe, that's something you need to deal with, because like, you as a person,
I think people say we're nice because culturally, like, we're pretty friendly here. It's normal for us to walk down the street and, like, nod to someone or chit chat to someone in line. Like, that's normal for us here. And a lot of places are like, you like don't like walk down the street and like smile at someone in, like, I don't know, Russia or maybe other parts of like Eastern Europe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's like, it's just not as done or whatever. So it can be seen as
I don't
know, differently, whatever.
Another one, I caught my flatmate telling lies about me to some mutual friends. So I made plans to move out the next month, and in the meantime, she went out of town for a week and left her car parked in its usual spot in the parking lot. So I threw birdseed on it every morning and evening, so when she came home, the birds wouldn't leave her car alone. Because they remember. They're probably covered in bird shit.
And she kind of like was the one bad mouthing the other one and getting her kicked out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't want to fuck up a roommate situation. Like, why?
Yeah.
You know. Okay, that's fine. I agree with that.
Like, so at my previous job, we had separate refrigerators for the different shifts. Our food was constantly being stolen or messed with. So one day my buddy and I decided to make a nice cherry cheesecake out of cooking lard. We finished it off with a graham cracker crust and cut a couple slices out, since we knew that the thief wouldn't be brazen enough to take the first bite. We even found out who the thief was. We never found out who the thief was, but we never had to worry about anyone messing with our food ever again. And then they edited it and said we chose lard as a less harmful alternative to the laxatives or whatever, or the wrong type of pepper. That shit can be extremely dangerous, and I doubt whoever tried our cherry grease cake was even able to swallow a bite. It's like, yeah, don't try and kill people. You don't want to end up on an episode of Forensic Files or something.
Well, no, that's true. But I wouldn't be opposed if they were going to put some sort of those. Usually, it's like the sugar-free gummies and stuff that are famously like diuretics, give you diarrhea, like totally make you shit your pants.
Oh, really?
There are stories.
I've never heard of this before.
Oh, there was one, and it was on Reddit. I don't know if people were trying to verify it or not, because they said it happened at like a Toronto airport, and the guy was like, I was late for a flight, and there was the only thing in the vending machine was like sugar-free gummy, those Haribo gummies. Like, we have them in Canada. I'm like, Haribo, okay. Yeah. And it's like, if anything says sugar-free, like, I've heard a lot of stories where like, yeah, I can immediately turn your bowels to water, and like, then they were like, this guy looks like he's. The story was like, and then they thought he was like hiding something because he was like sweating going through customs and stuff because he had to shit. And so they're like, this guy's got some.
Do it.
Yep, we got to pat him down. We got to look up there, and he's like, no, don't, you don't want to do it. Please,
follow me into the bathroom. You can listen to me evacuate, and then you would know that I couldn't possibly be hiding anything up there.
And that's when I start to think that it might be a made-up story, because it sounds like cartoonish, where it was like they were like the road runner like bathed in shit on the back wall, like their outline just there, and the person just like stunned. You're like, I mean, they've seen some
sounds
shit
like
at airport
a
security.
Mr. Bean episode or something.
It does. Anyway,
yeah,
just to share that with y'all. Yeah, that's weird. That made me think of.
Oh, this one was pretty good. My friend did some work for a guy who skipped his bill and never paid him. My friend did. It says my friend is so pity. He did many things. I think this is all to the same person. So this is like next
Okay.
level, just fucking
Did
with this
many
guy.
things.
He placed fake for sale ads with too good a deal, like a nice boat for $1,000, and other numerous ads with this guy's phone number. Our
Oh,
city is
yes.
big on garage sales, so he posted ads like moving out sale, everything must go cheap, will be held inside the house, just walk in or ring the doorbell, and then put the guy's address.
Walk in. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He also signed him up for numerous free gym memberships and responded to things like car dealership ads with this guy's phone number.
Shit. Yeah, the
Yeah.
spamming you can do to people if you have their like email address.
Yeah, or their
It's
phone number.
yeah. I mean, if it's done in the light of a good cause, I'm all for it. But it can be rough. You're like, oh, yeah. Do you remember the one? I don't remember when I told it, but I was thinking of this when we were doing the pranks one because it was kind of like a historical prank, and it was like the equivalent of them in the Victorian day being like calling 10 pizza parlors and then like 10 door
Oh,
dashes, and people just kept showing up at the house, and they're like,
yes.
here's your coal, I'm here to pick up your furniture, I'm here to deliver your milk. It was just like
Yes.
everything. And I was like, what the fuck was that? I don't even remember. It was like a Baker Street hoax or
Um,
something. Like, I can't even. But
yeah.
it was funny.
Yeah, that one was crazy. Yeah, people are so creative sometimes.
Right?
Uh, yeah.
I'm
This
trying to
one's
remember what that one was called.
short and sweet,
Pardon me.
but not too sweet. Says my husband as
Okay.
a small child in school was sick and the teacher wouldn't let him go to the bathroom to throw up. So he went to her desk where she was sitting and just threw up all over that instead. I mean,
Nice. A legit
especially
threat.
if you're a child, like,
Good for him. Yeah, to have the force, whatever, the balls to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that I was just reading a book earlier, and she was like, I'm feeling so sick. If that guy doesn't shut up, I'm gonna point it at his lap, and that's like, exactly what
Yeah.
you just said almost. I was like, oh, amazing.
This one says, in response to an admittedly pretty good practical joke, I hid 7 battery-powered alarm clocks in the perpetrator's room, set them off to go off one by one roughly every 40 minutes between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m., and the last one was hidden in the ceiling.
Oh, you
Oh my god.
bastard.
Yeah. That was...
Okay, oh, the annoyance? Level
Yeah.
100.
I mean, by
Like,
the second one, I
alarms?
would probably rip my room apart and try and
Like,
preemptively make sure there weren't any more.
that episode of Friends when Phoebe is confronted with an alarm clock that will not stop ringing. I think she throws it down the garbage chute, and like, because she bashes it, and yeah, it's totally that. You're
Yeah.
like, no. Also, that one we were talking about, it's the Burner Street hoax,
Oh, okay.
not Baker Street. That's Sherlock Holmes, I think. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was epic too. Anyway, I still don't remember
This
what we
one
talked about it.
I didn't even know this was something that you could buy. It
Oh,
says, I've told this one before, but it makes me happy to retell it. I had a boss 7 or 8 years ago that I hated. She was the fakest and most entitled person I ever met. And one day she decided that she didn't like the smell of microwave popcorn. It says,
okay.
so she waved her magic office wand and had popcorn banned. Fast forward a month or so, I was browsing Amazon and found one of those USB sticks that emits a smell when plugged in.
What? That's a thing?
I know, I'm like, I've never heard of this. It says that they ordered it in the smell of buttered popcorn. They bought it, plugged it into the back of her computer, and she had the sweet smell of
Whoa.
Pop Secret in her office for 6 fucking months. She complained almost every day, and it was the sweetest revenge I've ever tasted. Like, I've never heard of this. I did not know there was such thing as a USB stick that emits a smell when it's plugged in. Crazy.
Like, yeah, is that real? Because I'm obsessed with this.
I don't know.
Like, I want smell-o-vision to be real.
Right?
You never know what something smells like just by description. It's hard to describe. That is ingenious. If it's true, I'm like, 6 months? And also, it's like The Office when everything relates back to The Office and other TV shows. But no, when they're trying to have their fancy like book club or whatever club they have, and then Phyllis tries to come in to make popcorn, and they have 2 break rooms or lunch rooms or whatever, and they're like, Pam's like, can't you go and do that in the other, like in the lunchroom? And she's like, no, I can't do it in that microwave because it smells like popcorn. You're like, you're making popcorn. And she says her little, I don't know, Illinois accent or whatever. Like, Phyllis. Makes me laugh every time. But like, what? This is not putting like fish in someone's curtains or vents or whatever. Like,
oh yeah.
almost
This
worse.
one's like pretty good. This one takes a while, or a little bit to come back around. It says, when I was in law school, I went to a bar with a bunch of law students and decided I needed a cigarette. I went outside and a whole bunch of girls were smoking. I didn't like to bum cigarettes, but I had a free small fry coupon from McDonald's, so I offered it to one girl if she would give me a cigarette. She said okay, and I handed the coupon to her, and she wouldn't give me a cigarette, and she said, you shouldn't be so trusting. Flash forward a few months, and I'm the head GA for the IT for a division in our university, which includes administration. I went to replace a computer and saw the same girl. She was waiting in line for a job interview. I went up to the person who was conducting the interviews, as I was their IT person too, and I told them the story. And she didn't get the job.
Whoa.
That's called karma.
So he already had that job all along? They just happened to meet each other at a club? Like, as
they were like outside
of
a bar or something, and then he was like, can I bum a cigarette and I'll give you this coupon or whatever in exchange for it. And then she took the coupon and was like, you shouldn't be so trusting, and didn't give him the cigarette.
I'm sorry, bitchy move. Like, can I bum a dart? Yes or no? Like, you either can or you can't. Like, fuck off. Don't trick me. Oh, man. No, I'm glad he got revenge on her for that. You should, like, always treat people as well as you'd like to be treated. That's all we're going to say, right?
The golden rule.
Yeah. That's all we're about, is treating people and teaching people. Man, that was a sweet one.
This one, my coworker sometimes throws out her lunch in the garbage can at my desk instead of her own, because she claims that she can't stand the smell of old ketchup that's been sitting out for a couple of hours. Once again, like, where's the break room? I've asked her several times to stop, but she'll then just wait until I get up to go to the bathroom and then do it, and hide my garbage can under my desk so she thinks she won't see it. Every time she does it, I wait until she goes to the bathroom, and then I take out the plastic container she had the ketchup in, and I put it in the back of her bottom desk drawer. It says there's 6 in there now. The oldest one is over a month old, and so far she hasn't noticed the smell. I'm gonna keep doing it and see how long it takes her to notice.
That's fucked that she would, like, literally be, I don't like ketchup, but I don't care if you do.
But I'm gonna keep bringing ketchup in my lunch, or having lunch that I want ketchup. But then, like, where's the lunchroom? Where's the communal garbage can?
Yeah, I've like purposefully gone to eat like a breakfast sandwich kind of in the lunchroom because I'm like, if I do not eat it all or I pick out some of the egg and I leave it in my garbage, it stinks. It stinks all day. And like
Yeah.
everybody else around me has to smell that. And like I don't want to be that bitch, you know? Certainly not going to be like putting my ketchup into someone else's garbage. Cuz like
Yeah.
gross. Not that ketchup itself
I
is
would
gross,
just
but
get
like
rid of my garbage can. I would just be like, I don't need a garbage can at all anymore.
yes.
And been
They
like,
said
you
they're
can have
getting
2 at your desk.
no, but that's funny you say that because like when I was talking to the cleaner guy and he was like, how long you guys up here? I was like, I don't know. And he's like, I heard it was a month. I was like, I heard they had to get new carpets. And he was like, um,
Mm.
a month, I heard. He's Filipino, so like he doesn't talk a lot to me, but like, and then, oh, fuck, what was, sorry. I swear. I was like, what did that have to do with the lunches? Um, oh, they're getting rid. It said they were like getting rid of our individual garbage cans or something.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, which like honestly, yeah. If you just change a whole garbage can when someone like everybody has an under desk garbage can, but like you don't
Yeah.
fill that up every day. But then like people like cleaners are told to change it every day so it doesn't stink up. But it's like a real waste of like garbage bags
Yeah.
when you think about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like I totally get that. And like honestly, it's always bothered me that they have in the cafeteria like the long like counter and then underneath it garbage can, garbage can, garbage can, garbage can, garbage can. Like we don't need 6 garbage cans in a row. We can put it all into one or
Yeah.
two. It's crazy.
Probably.
Oh, it's a child. That was a cat. Noises. Anyway. Carry on. Sorry.
I am just like reading the next couple, be like, are these good? Some of them are kind of like meh.
Yeah, I felt that when I was skimming some, like maybe that listicle too, or another one where I was like, to some of
Yeah.
them.
This one's okay. I had a roommate in college that would blare their TV in their room and talk loudly on speakerphone well into the night. I was young and too big a pussy to confront them about it, so after a semester I had had enough. And one night before going out, I put my speakers up against our shared wall and blasted Enya's Only Time on and repeat. I don't even know I don't know what that is.
Well, I only know because when you say only time, I'm like, yes, it's used in a lot of films and stuff where they're like trying to be evocative of emotion. Who can say where the road leads? You'd know it. Only daylight, only time. It's that one. And then,
No.
you know, Enya, she had like a moment. They played her in my math class when I was in like grade 7. But don't make me sing because then it's like, it's that one. It goes all like,
No.
really?
No.
Nope. Okay, it's fine.
Uh,
you know what to hear it if someone sung it better than I just did, maybe.
Possibly, I don't know.
Possibly. That was terrible. I'm just telling you, my version was terrible.
It says they also locked their door so that they couldn't come into their room to turn it off, and that they got back to their room around 3 a.m. It's like, yeah.
Oh my god.
They were probably pretty pissed off.
It's a little bit like soft torture.
Yeah.
So embarrassing.
Someone says my company has a password policy that locks your account after 3 wrong password attempts. After a few times when someone irritates me, I'll lock my computer, switch user, and enter their username with a wrong password 3 times, so they'll get locked out. Now they have to deal with help desk to unlock their account. Which,
excuse me. So, like,
I feel like I remember having to do.
Yeah.
He must just, like, know. They must have pretty generic usernames there that, like, oh, it's this many letters of your first name and then whatever. To be, like, to just know somebody else's username and then just keyboard smash a password and then make them lock your computer, right?
I see. Because I was like, yeah, what is he, like, getting locked out and then so
Yeah.
he's getting them locked out? Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, because sometimes
how
it's
would
like,
you do that?
yeah. If it's on all the same company format, first name dot
Yeah.
last name, etc. Yeah, I could see it. Maybe there's hopefully getting better about that stuff now. Mine are always like at school. It would be like if it was the first four letters of my last name, it'd be Pete, and if it was the first four letters of my first name, it'd be Alan. So it'd always be something masculine.
Oh.
Um,
This next one says, I had a roommate who
Yeah.
used a lot of spoons. It says he ate a lot of pudding, soup, ice cream, and yogurt. He would never wash the dishes. I was tired of washing his dishes, so I let them all pile up in the sink until we got to the last spoon. And this one I
God.
washed and hid in my room each time I used it.
Cutlery wars. So
Which,
they
yeah.
were saying whatever he was eating, pudding, comma,
Pudding,
ice cream.
soup, ice cream, yogurt.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
it's like everything he eats is liquid.
So many liquids. What?
Yeah. This one, a young guy down the street was constantly speeding through the neighborhood. He gets home from work around the same time every day and always rips it down the street to his driveway. So I called the city and had a cop come out and do radar. He got a dangerous driving charge and stopped speeding around here. Like, yeah, if somebody's going crazy,
Yeah.
like,
That's community service, man. You're doing the Lord's work.
in neighborhoods, like, depending what kind of neighborhood it is, if you have, like, if you're more of, like, a cul-de-sac or, like, a subdivision or something, and you have, like, kids that ever play out on the streets, like, absolutely, you can't have people driving like that.
Right? And, like,
it's different than, like, the street I grew up on was, like, a main street. So, like, you wouldn't even cross the street in front of my house. It's too busy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So,
yeah.
you would never play or do anything on the road.
Right. It's like city kid
street.
life. Well, the road, our house was technically on a road that was, the old Trans-Canada Highway. So while it wasn't still super busy, it still wasn't like your little, nice cul-de-sac road. Like now we're on a cul-de-sac here.
Yeah.
And still they got to have signs. They have a sign coming into our neighborhood and our neighborhood. Said that weird. I remember a friend of mine being like, does that sign just say like deaf or something? I was like, yeah, I think it says like deaf child. And I was like, she's like, no, it just says like deaf and then has like a symbol of like a child playing, like a ball and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, it's deaf children playing.
Yeah. I guess it's like, yeah, they just want you to know there's like a deaf child in the neighborhood. Weird. Yeah, never really.
We had that. One of my friends growing up had that in one of their things.
It's not a sign you see very often. Yeah.
No.
That. Definitely, yeah. We should all slow down in neighborhoods.
This one I like because I always hear about this at Starbucks or other coffee places too, I guess. When I worked at Starbucks, we had one racist and sexist customer who always disturbed our work. He only wanted the men to make his drinks and literally ignored the women or said something creepy to them. And he didn't want our one black guy to make his drink either. So I guess they had
guess he'll have to go away.
A group. They had a group consensus that they would make his drinks, but they would only ever give him decaffeinated, even though he asked for caffeinated. So it's like,
yeah, there was such a time when like
That's better than
customer's
like
always
people
right.
fucking with the type of milk that like you put in it because you don't know if somebody has allergies. But
Yeah.
like the decaffeinated for caffeinated is, I think that's okay. That's not a big deal. I don't think
Honestly, if
that's
they're an
gonna fuck up
asshole,
somebody's allergies.
yeah. Spit in their drink. What, you don't have something
Yeah.
that's communicable disease by spit? Spit in their drink. They're an asshole. I'm all for that. But like, yeah, don't tamper with it to that extent. But like, yeah, whatever happened to that? It was like the culture was always like, oh, the customer's always right, and like you were just taught to take
Yeah.
such abuse. Like we'd even have to listen to training videos where people would like real people being like swearing at people. I remember in the last couple of years, and
Oh
you're like,
yeah.
and we're supposed to try and de-escalate these people, like we're you know, like counselor or
Yeah.
something. Like what? No. Normalize no abuse.
Just like as the one girl at work has said to a few customers,
Yeah.
she'll like straight up be like, you seem like you're having a pretty shitty day. Is there anything I could do to make it better, or like this is just you today? Like,
I love the calling out. That is so amazing.
I mean, like,
It's like
oh,
if
you
someone
seem
makes
to be having a bad day. Are you all right?
it's like we work at a call center, so now we get off the phone with someone and then you hear someone like one that became iconic in the office was like Colleen's like, that guy sounds like he needs a snack and a nap. Like a toddler. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
But like seriously though. Why? Why do we have to indulge these people to be this way? Anyhow.
And this is one I think you kind of alluded to at the beginning, but
Oh really?
yeah. This is like perfect timing and like instant karma. My friend in high school was such a drama queen, but it worked out hilarious. He was cut off by a driver who had no brake lights, and it pissed him off so badly that he followed until a cop was behind, and then they merged around the guy to get in front of him, and then they brake checked him so the cop would see that the guy had no brake lights.
What?
Yeah. The holler he let out when the cop pulled the guy over is still one of the funniest moments of my life. I'm like, yeah.
Okay. So the guy that had no brake lights was originally being the asshole.
Yeah.
On the road. Gotcha. Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, yes, some days I'm pissed off and I want to get home fast, but like, what's the point of being...
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
I pulled into my like our kind of like little street the one day and go to drive down to get to my alleyway and somebody's like right on my ass. Like,
oh my
they
God.
were close enough that looking out my back window, I couldn't even see the hood of their vehicle. Like, they were pulling up behind me at a stoplight, but we were driving. Like, and I couldn't see their hood at all. They were that close to the back of my vehicle, I could see straight into their windshield. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell when someone's tailgating.
Yeah.
Like, whether you're in the vehicle or behind them. Yeah.
Because it comes to, like, that T intersection, so they know I'm not going to be going straight, and because it has the stop sign, they thought I was going to be going there, but they didn't know I was about to turn into the alleyway instead of going like the 5 feet ahead and turning on and stopping for the stop sign. So when I kept glancing behind me and like, no, they're still really close. No, they're still really close. So I went from nothing, didn't signal, to just slamming on my brakes as hard as I could. Like, I basically gave myself whiplash. Like, my seatbelt locked up and everything. And then I just like went, and then I turned on my signal light and pulled into the thing, and they just started honking, and then I just gave them the finger out the window, like, fuck you. Like, you're literally...
I kind of love it. I don't...
up my ass.
I've not done something that aggressive, but I hate when people ride my ass too. So then I'm like, oh, you want to drive bad? Oh, we can drive bad. Like, I'll slow down. Yeah, no, I get that feeling where you're like, fuck off. Like, oh yeah, I'll be like...
they'd already been doing it for like 2 blocks. They were so close to me for 2 blocks.
I find
this is what we're going to do, and I know from insurance, I can stop for any reason at all, ever, even if there's
it's
nothing
always
there.
their fault.
And it's always their fucking fault. So, I decided to absolutely slam on my brakes with no warning. And it was great.
It's weird how, like, I've come to learn that, like, learning to drive here and driving here, like, makes you have, like, almost have to be more of a defensive or aggressive driver, because people will be very aggressive and, like, impatient and, like, I don't know. Growing up in the Maritimes, you're like, people are just kind of like, la-da-da. We're like, just a little bit more patient. If we're all a little bit more patient, we'll all get where we need to go most of the times, right? Like, it's just crazy. Something. But, like, oh, yeah, it fucking ticks me off when people are like, you're like, what are you doing? You have space to pass me. The middle lane is for passing. I've been reminded that at my job from people that teach driving, and yet people just treat it like it's time to tailgate everybody until they get out of my way. And that's how driving is here on the highway sometimes. And it's like, what? Ugh.
No, that's like when you get into the fast lane and you match the other person's speed, and then everybody's just stuck behind you. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
People suck.
Like yeah, we have the driver's instructors, and they were like, "Fun facts Friday. Remember that middle lane when you have 3 lanes? It's for passing." And I was like, "That's not how people treat it. They treat it like this is the lane you drive slow in." And then everyone gets mad because they can't drive faster in the left lane, and then they tailgate everyone until someone in the left lane moves over. That's how it works here.
Well, like, if you're not going, I don't know, my dad and my brother always told me, if you're not going, like, at minimum 10 kilometers above the speed limit on a highway, you should not be in the left lane.
So, no, I agree with that. I do.
Like,
because people do want to be, like, that
I don't go into the left lane unless there's, like, absolutely nobody behind me for, like, a kilometer, or unless, like, the person in front of me I like to drive in the middle lane. But unless the person in the middle lane is, like, going less than the speed limit, or I normally do, like, a couple above, depends. Like,
ideally, though, like, literally only, like, not from learning it from driving instruction, but, like, being reminded from, like, working in a place where there's driving instructors and stuff, and they're like actually, ideally, that, or like, that lane is supposed to be, like, if nobody drives in the middle lane, then that lane is the lane for passing. But since nobody does that, it, like, never ends up working that way. Anyway, I just find it, like, so,
see,
like,
they can't even make a consensus because
no, but that is, like, the law.
No, not for the lanes. There's no designation like that. But my driver's training instructor told me to drive in the middle lane so that you can always, like, change lanes to either your left or right, depending what you need. So that's what I've
heard that too, in relation to, if you don't know where you're gonna kind of go, to drive in the middle. But I don't know if I felt like that. I got told that more on, like, a city kind of designation, like, within the city. But then again, like I said, it's all different everywhere you go, because we growing up in New Brunswick, there ain't no many city lanes that have, like, you're not going to get, like, even 3-lane highways most of the time. So we don't like have to learn these rules. But apparently there's the rules, and there's what people do anyway. It's like, ugh, so dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I'm venting.
That's the end. That was the last one. Yeah. There's more. There's more on the list if anybody wants to look it up. But those were the funniest ones, I thought.
Oh, yes. I found a listicle too doing mine where it was like, I didn't click on it yet, but as mine so happened to do with, like, different, one of them broadcasting type prank, it was like, 12 or 10 times a broadcast sent people into a panic. And I was like, well, we know one of them. But, like, yeah. I had a couple more like historical pranks, hoaxes, kind of like that one where all the deliveries started coming on that one street.
Yeah, that one was pretty
Well,
good.
yeah, they're kind of like hilarious semi-historical hoaxes. Um, Anywho, I enjoyed that. Shall we cut to break and
There are moments when the world feels thinner, when the line between good and evil blurs, when certainty slips, and you're left standing somewhere in between. This season, I'm stepping into those spaces, the thresholds, the gray zones, the stories and figures that live at the edges of what we think we understand. Through folklore, horror, and psychology, I explore why we're drawn to the dark and what those crossings reveal about who we are. Because fear isn't just something we survive. It's something that changes us. So step carefully. You're closer to the threshold than you think. This is Psychology of the Strange.
well, are we back? We might be back.
I hope so. Like,
We've tried several
this will be
times.
a crazy episode of like.
Yeah. It was a long time
did
between
I jinx
recording
it
segment 1. Yeah.
Yeah, did I jinx us when I talked about us re-recording episode 1 like 3 times or something?
Oh.
Did I jinx us? And
Those
because
were the days.
this has been crazy.
I was listening to an episode where someone was trying to figure out recording after like 2020. Oh, now I have a window popping up, but it's okay. It's just Dropbox or something I need to silence. And they had tried to record like a Zoom episode and it went badly.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Zoom just having a really, really bad lag to it. It was like very annoying.
Yeah, ours has a bit. Anyway, just like last time, the minute we start to actually talk and then you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, the screen was like freezing and then yeah, it was like
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Got like 1 or 2 sentences into your segment and then it cut out and then I was like, "Can you hear me? Hello? Alanna, are you there?" Like, what's happening right now? It's like, Jesus.
Yeah. You're like, they're either frozen or they're really listening intently.
Yeah.
Right? No way to know. Oh my God. Well,
So I'm even more excited to hear your segment than I said that last time. That I was excited because it was like, I don't know how many it was. Yeah, a few days later, like 3 or 4. Last time we tried. Now it's been 2 days since then. Like,
yeah,
it's been a
recorded
week.
like a week ago. Yeah.
At least, what? No, we recorded Monday night, and it's fucking Saturday. So,
Oh,
I think we did my segment on Monday. Yeah, and now it's Saturday.
Today has also been 1,000 years. Pat said something about when he mowed the lawn, and I was like, but that was yesterday. And he was like, no, that was this morning. And I was like, oh. I guess it was. I don't know. I woke up very groggy. He was dreaming about something stupid, and then it was literally time for Pat to come and walk the dog. So since he walks the dog at around 10ish, that shows you I slept in a bit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're going to hear about a practical joke on a large scale. Yeah.
All right.
I forget. I think I kind of half made up this name, but they did call it like a conjurer's trick, or it'd be like conjurer would be in there, and there's a bottle involved, so it's the conjurer's bottle debacle, and it was circa January 1749.
Okay.
Jump back.
I remember you telling me the year and me commenting, oh, that's
Oh,
a really
really?
long time ago. Yeah. But that was about all I remember of your kid. Because it cut out almost immediately after. I was like, oh, Jesus. How long is this recording? Like 10 minutes? Not even.
The perils of recording remotely, yeah.
Yeah.
People could always pretend to freeze too.
Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I think it's good. It did just freeze a little.
I know, it doesn't like us moving around too much, I find. Gordo has entered the screen.
Oh yeah. That was that happened on Amy Poehler's podcast. She was doing the pre-interview with a person that knows the person she's interviewing, and it was the guy who acts with Tom Holland in the new Spider-Man movies. He plays Ned. He's like his best bud or whatever. He's like, I'm the guy in the chair. And like his like dog came up and he's like, it's my dog. He's been like literally just laying around all day, and then the minute I get on the call, he's like in my face. And I was like, yeah, that's Gordo. It was funny. But he was a
I don't know what Gordo's thing is. He likes to follow me through different rooms and yeah.
A little lag. You little buddy.
Hear him purring. He'll be the background noise. If you got headphones in, you can hear him purring. He's like right in front of the mic.
Oh my god. If we're lucky, we can hear us. Yeah.
Yeah. This
all
little
right.
boy.
So we're taken back to a hard. Yeah. Sorry. 'Twas a bitter winter. There were frozen rivers and trains that were derailed, some and late, others, I would imagine.
Damn.
People were fighting to stay warm and fed. Yeah. It was not a good time. And it's dark, as you know. This is in England. So,
Oh,
fucking God. Pop-ups, get out of here. So, by mid-January, yeah, people are restless and ready for a diversion, I would imagine. So when a performance is announced, like a show that's upcoming with a conjurer, a sort of magic show, they were like, okay, what is this about? And they were like, the premise is crazy and strange. This man says he's going to put himself in a bottle. Yeah.
It was probably the shit in the 1700s. I mean, they don't have TV.
No. Books?
You'd be like, a show is coming to town? Something you can go to?
Yeah. I'm sure they would have a live music, but maybe not all the time, and not if you're not in the ton. Like if you were in a rural area, you probably wouldn't get it as much.
Yeah, you just get like some traveling stuff probably. The touring musicians.
Yeah. Or like a little hometown choir, like in Schitt's Creek or in Little House on the Prairie.
The church choir.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get it, having lived, even though we were a capital city, none of the concerts came to Fredericton, New Brunswick. They're like, if they came to the East Coast, it would be like Halifax or Toronto.
Yeah, we were joking about that at work because we were talking about a couple people at work are following the FIFA games and everything, and they were talking about how like there's one playing like Vancouver, and then another one being hosted in Toronto. And I said, yeah, because don't you know there's nothing else in Canada. It's only Vancouver and Toronto. There's nothing in betwing. And then I was like, and especially if you're a musician, there's nothing in between, nothing worth seeing, nowhere worth playing. You don't need to go anywhere else.
I know. I'm always impressed when someone American or elsewhere can like name any other city.
Yeah.
Or province.
I'll pay you $100. Name anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to put not a ship in a bottle, but himself in a bottle, in a quart bottle. Okay. So a pretty small one. It's a pretty big claim, I guess.
How very, what is it, David Blaine or Chris Angel Monfreak of you?
Yeah. Literal genie in a bottle. I don't know. So they sell out the whole Haymarket Theater is where it was being held at. And so the place was packed come this opening night of January 16th.
Almost my birthday.
I was going to say, it's really close. Coats were taken, seats were filled, audiences like brimming with excitement and chatter, and they wait in anticipation. And they continue to wait and wait. And they're like, half an hour passes, and that's a long time to be waiting for anything, right?
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me of, I think there's a 30 Rock where she's dating Matt Damon, who's the pilot character, and he tells them that they won't tell anybody that they're going to be waiting more than 20 minutes of the tarmac, because anything longer than that, and people start to freak out. So you have to tell them in 20-minute increments. It's just going to be like another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, after like half an hour, people are kind of starting to shout, and there's ushers around trying to like shush them. And one guy peeks out from the stage curtain to say, we promise if there's no show, there's going to be there'll be refunds. We wouldn't, charge you for nothing. So
okay.
It's kind of
Do I believe him?
Yeah. He still doesn't say if the show is forthcoming. They're like waiting for the guy to show up, I guess. And then one person in the crowd is just yelling. One person chucked a candle on the stage. Sorry, but I thought I had this part because before there was someone that was like yelling that was like, I'll put myself in a beer mug if you guys can pay me twice my admission price or something, because he was getting so annoyed waiting. Yeah, so they're getting rowdy, and one person chucks a candle onto the stage, and so that makes people kind of start to get scared and flee because there might actually be fire. Yeah.
There could be a riot.
And as we know, even Canadians can riot after we...
Yeah.
Speaking of Vancouver, the Stanley Cup riots.
But only about sports.
Only at hockey games.
Again.
Yeah. They start to rage and destroy, and you're right. They're rioting, breaking benches.
Damn.
Destroying the sets.
So if whatever performance wasn't canceled before, it definitely is now, guys. And you're not getting a refund anymore because property damage.
Yeah. Oh, it's like somebody's getting into a bottle, but all these people are probably making their way to the bottom of a bottle, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hip flasks.
Disorderly. Yeah. A bonfire started out on the street, And okay, sorry, I was looking at my timeline. Oh, I know, they did get kind of crazy there for a second. And just to kind of go back to like how it had gotten booked, there was the manager of the Haymarket Theatre, Samuel Foote, who ended up taking a lot of heat for this hoax or whatever you want to call it. He said he'd been a little suspicious when making the booking, as he told the owner of the theater, John Potter. And he said it was just a strange man who made all the arrangements for the quote-unquote showman. Like, he never really met the conjurer himself. If there ever was one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, once the show failed to go on even once, the papers and media had a frenzy, a field day of making fun of the failed magician. This non-phenomenon, I wrote. Sorry. Stupid. Snarky satires appeared, written in many forms, like papers, little pamphlets, all those gossip columns of the Times. I suppose they were.
Which is impressive, because the amount of effort it would take to print something in the 17 fucking hundreds.
Yeah. Like, each page is kind of by hand. You're pulling a lever. There's a printing press involved.
There's no copy, paste, go into your thing, print 40 copies and whatever. No, you're at least putting the thing down 40 times. And then folding the pamphlet by hand.
It does make me think a little bit of, like, in Bridgerton, there's the whistle down, and they're the gossip pamphlets printed, and it's like, they get written by hand, and then she has to go pay someone to freaking be like, print these for me. It's not, it takes some effort for sure. Yeah. Just like those original selfies took effort because you didn't have the ability to look at yourself on the screen. So there was then a sort of apologetic article that came out, supposedly by the perpetrator.
Okay.
Amongst other things. Okay, yes. This was the one titled, "A Modest Apology for the Man in the Bottle by Himself." Like, okay. And then followed by a longer subtitle thing, "Being a full answer to all that ever was or ever will be laid upon the important occasion." And
wow. How like, Shakespearean of you. That sounds crazy.
Is this why we have all those true crime novels with like 17 word subtitles?
Yeah.
How I learned to something and stop the bomb. I don't know. Or what it is. It was printed in London, and it said printed by J. Freeman near St. Paul's. Another account was found in The Romance of London in 1865, which was a 3-volume collection of strange stories like poisoners, corpse burglaries, the cudgeling of John Dryden, and of course the Bottle Conjuror. And I'm like, so these are like either Penny Dreadfuls or like the OG like true crime podcasts, sort of.
Probably. I mean,
we're all doing the same thing. No. I think it's funny. Apparently it was quite some time before it came out who perpetrated the whole presentation that never happened. And apparently it was born of a very small bet between a pair of bored noblemen. Of course they're bored. They don't have to work. They do nothing.
Yeah.
Those were the times.
Oh my god.
Allegedly, or as purportedly came out later, like 23 years later or something crazy.
Yeah.
Where they actually took credit. But it was like a conversation between the Duke of Montague and allegedly the Earl of Chesterfield. As a Canadian, that sounds like Earl of Couch, or like even Earl of Sandwich makes me laugh. That was a real title.
It's been a long time since I heard the word Chesterfield.
Right? That's a fancy
a
word
second,
for
I was like, what do you
sofa.
mean? And then I was like, oh, yes, I know what.
Yeah. I
Just
feel like
like,
growing up, my mom would say Chesterfield.
what was it? Because we say, like, I don't know, in my house, you know, like TV remote, we always called it the clicker. And then, like,
Oh, yes. That reminds me of that 70s show. Why won't the clicker click, Red? Yeah, if Kitty goes crazy. Yeah. I love a clicker.
And same with, like,
Somebody
the whole
argued
thing between Canada and the US about, like, washroom versus bathroom. Like,
oh, yeah. There's definitely some different words, some different vernacular for sure.
yeah.
We say washroom, bathroom. I think, what do they say? More like restroom?
Interchangeably.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I remember multiple times I've been on holidays and, like, asked where I can't even remember which word I used. And they like 100% could not figure out, like, what I was trying to say. And I was like, do you not watch TV? Like, fucking Jesus. Like, this is base level word. Like,
yeah, to me, saying bathroom, like, you're like, yeah, I need a room with a toilet in it. Maybe they're like, do they want a room that has a toilet and a bath? Like, like, no.
But I was, like, in public. It was, like, a public washroom.
Yeah.
So, like...
I know.
I'm like, what do you think I'm asking for? Like,
it's such a commonly used word.
I remember specifically, it was, like, in a mall. And, like... It's like, what do you think I'm asking for? Do you think this is the name of a store? Like, what do you think I'm looking for?
Yeah. You start to mime it.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, this cannot be this difficult. Anyway.
It is funny, though. There will be, like, those little differences. Like, yeah, I listened to that British food podcast, Off Menu, and they're like a starter. And then they go to America and they're like, oh, that we call it an appetizer. And I'm like, yeah, okay. To me, I would understand. Starter, appetizer, same, right? But, like, sometimes there's just different ones and you're, like, not really prepared.
Yeah.
Like, that's funny.
Yeah.
There was one, somebody wrote on a Canada subreddit and was like, do you guys say packed lunch? Or, like, I don't know. Like the brown bag lunch, like just a lunch you would take from home. I was like, yeah, I think I've heard that. Like packed lunch or whatever.
Yeah, I probably just call it lunch more often.
Yeah, I brought my lunch.
Bagged lunch? Bagged lunches.
Oh, yeah, there was definitely some bagged lunch things in there.
Yeah.
I feel like I noticed some, like, when you move from the East Coast to, like, a Western Coast province. Like, I noticed some, maybe some differences, but not really.
Yeah.
Anyway, all that to say, they were bored and chatting about people and how gullible they can be and how naive.
Oh my God.
What will some people do just because the crowd is? Who's going to jump off that bridge?
Yeah.
We're into that bottle. I don't know how drunk they were, but then, yeah, the one guy says, surely if a man should say that he would jump into a quart bottle, nobody would believe that. And I wrote, Chortles Chesterfield. And then said the Duke, hold my ale. Don't spill that mead. No. There was an advertisement that read, this show will feature a person who would get into a quart bottle without equivocation, and while there, sing several songs. Sorry. And suffer any spectator to handle the bottle. It was a bit of a tongue twister. Yeah, now he's going to sing. It's like some Harry Potter shit.
Yeah. It's like, or like, is it fucking, like,
type of
is
magic?
it Nanny McPhee? No, it's not like Nanny McPhee. What's the nanny one? The magical nanny that has that bag that, like, all the things fit into?
Mary, like Mary Poppins?
Mary
Wait, is she even?
Poppins! Yeah.
Yeah, she's a magic bag. Okay, yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, that's what the bottle is. It's just like ever expanding. Just like
Oh my
somebody come on
gosh.
inside.
Or if you're talking like Dungeons and Dragons language, there's something called the Bag of Holding, and it's like, well, I hate to bring it back to Harry Potter, but Hermione has the little magical pouch thing that she can fit everything into. Yeah, it's the thing that's
Yeah.
bigger on the inside infinitely than it is on the outside, maybe. Yeah. Oh, and he can also do some other stuff. This conjurer has some other tricks. He's not just a one-trick pony. I don't know.
Well, he's not real, so you can say he
No.
can do whatever you want him to do, because he can't do nothing.
But maybe they have to like be like, oh, let's make sure, because Houdini and everyone else has to like outdo themselves. Although this was pre him, but like the conjurer claimed they could create the sound of any different instrument simply by using their walking cane, and they could casually just raise the dead if they wanted to as well. So those were also some claims on the billing.
Damn.
You can imagine why the tickets went like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Even a member of royalty was said to be attending. And in fact, we know that was true because of what happened afterwards. And as we kind of got into it, it was like 7 p.m. on opening nights, and people were all anticipating, and then nothing happened. They were just staring at like a plain table with a little container on it, or a vase or whatever.
Damn.
An empty vessel. The host manager tried to placate them all, and then, the riot happened as well. And in the aftermath, so immediately after the bonfire and stuff was kind of started, then the member of royalty, the Duke of Cumberland, which is hilarious. I'm like, I live so close to a Cumberland Road, as we still name things after fucking stupid royalty here.
Yeah.
He was son to the actual king, and he was so pissed off he drew his saber and started charging the stage like a little.
Oh my god. What's that gonna do? You gonna fight wooden planks?
But I'm a rich boy. Don't you know who I am? I'm the Duke of Cumberland. He had to be restrained from committing violence. And what really made me laugh was there was a printed quote afterwards it just said a Scotch Jacobite lady that went thusly: "Fools should not have chopping sticks."
Oh my god. That was probably a just scathing burn back then.
Yeah.
To call
You don't
somebody
need
a fool.
a big old knife. Yeah. Yes, especially the king's son.
Yeah.
No wonder they didn't want to name her. Like, yeah, leave her anonymous.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of commenting on the internet now.
Like fucking treason.
Yeah, exactly. Could be.
Slander.
Oh, yeah,
lies.
so totally. Yeah, apparently it said the speculation ran rampant for 23 years before the people eventually confirmed it. And some of the funny theories that came out after included one that was like, oh, the conjurer was definitely tricked before the show when he was in his green room or backstage or whatever, that somebody asked him to show the trick to make sure it was real, and he was like, sure. And then the minute he got in the bottle, they corked it and put it in their pocket. Yeah. You got it in one.
He was kidnapped. That's why he couldn't perform. Wow.
It reminds me of warring news stories today. Yeah. Two different sides to every story.
Yeah.
3 different sides usually. Yeah, so they said they were keeping the guy kidnapped and letting him out to perform.
He's my pet now. He just sits on my table, and I push little pieces of bread in the the top of the bottle every day. Now he lives there.
Yeah, wasn't that a Matt
For
Damon
23
movie or
years.
something too? When they got all shrunk down.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Severance came up on one of the streaming platforms we have, so I was like, oh, I could actually watch this one now for free.
Ooh, yeah, I think it's on Apple
Yeah.
TV or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It came up on one of my many streaming
Tis
services.
very good. I really liked season 1, and then I really liked season 2. Like, I'm happy I
Oh,
was
really?
one of the people
Okay.
that only had to wait about a year in between the seasons, not like 3 or something that everybody else had to wait. That would have sucked.
Oh, yeah, it's nice when you can binge something. And I really liked his horror
Yeah.
movie. I think I told you that. Yeah, Hokum was really good. Ow.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet, but I keep seeing that creepy, like, Donnie Darko looking bunny thing with the creepy eyes. I'm like, I don't like you. I don't know what you're about, but I don't like you. You look
right. Creepy. Anytime I see anything remotely bunny costume, I'm like Donnie Darko. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm gonna have to watch it when it comes out on streaming.
Yeah, there's still a couple I would have liked to catch in theaters, but I was glad we watched that one in theater. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Obsession's supposed to be good too. I haven't seen that yet. Obsession.
No. I wanted to see Backrooms, but I don't think I'm gonna get around to it. So
that looks good though, right?
Yeah, I'm holding off looking because I don't really know much about it.
Yeah.
And because I watched the trailer a few times, it kept trying to give me all this stuff that was like the whole lore of Backrooms explained, what you need to know before you watch the movie and all this stuff. And I was like, I should avoid all of this, actually. I was like, I don't...
No, yeah, I wouldn't think so. I mean, it's kind of... I've heard of the concept before, so that when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, because I'm like chronically, I'm on the internet and I'm listening to podcasts, I've heard of this backroom sort of, or liminal spaces they'll talk about where it'll be like, ooh, when you're in a creepy like building when it's after hours or whatever, and it's just kind of like everything's a little bit eerie. So like I was like, okay, I kind of get that's kind of the gist of it, really. but then it's like, yeah, maybe it goes on and deeper, who knows? Yeah, it's very, I like it. It's creepy sounding. So.
Well, they did that show I used to like, Channel Zero, that did the they would take like creepypastas online and they would make them into like a season-long show. And
that's fun.
The one I actually read, that was season 1 or season 2. The one about like that kids show that like people were talking about and then they couldn't remember. Yeah, I think it might have been on a Patreon episode. I read it. But one of their seasons was called No End House, I think it was, and it was about a haunted house that like would pop up every once in a while, and they would have like a thing being like, oh, like you can't make it to the end, like it's just a bunch of rooms and like nobody's ever made it out, like made it through the whole thing. So they start going and like they make it through and then they get back out and they realize like after a while that they're not in the real world, like they are so deep in the house that it's now a mirror of like their world. And then it starts involving like weird like replacements of like their family members, but they're like, I think they were like cannibals or something, and like just this weird thing. So they keep going into the house to try and get back to the real world, but the house only appears every few years and it's only there for like a couple hours, one night every few years. So they, or something like that, if I'm remembering. It's been a long time. Yeah, so they keep going through the house and then it's like getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And then they keep thinking, oh, we escaped. And then they figure out, oh, we didn't escape. So it's like, yeah.
creepy houses or things where it's just like
Yeah.
layer upon layer.
Yeah.
We watched one where they kept going through different doorways, and each doorway would be like a different dimension they chose to go through. And so I'd be like, "Oh, you're going deeper now. How are you gonna get back out?" Like it was creepy. Hidden dimensions.
How would you ever find?
Yeah. Love it. So creepy.
Yeah. So I'm like, ooh, I'm excited.
Oh, there's enough cases. I'm sure we could do an episode where it's like, this isn't exactly the same, but it's like people almost going into sort of people that are in like a coma state or something, or they end up feeling like they live a life in another dimension, and then they like wake up or whatever, and they're like one even came up on my Instagram, like part of an actual news feed sort of thing, where it was like, and this like teenage girl woke up from a time in a sort of a coma induced situation, and they needed therapy because they felt they lived a life and had like a family with 2 children and stuff like that. It's like those weird stories, like they like creep me out, but they're fascinating. Yeah. There's that one, and like there's the famous Reddit red lamp story, because it has something to do with him focusing on a lamp that takes him out of the dimension or whatever.
I think you told me that one already on the podcast.
That one's it's like kind of become one of those infamous Reddit posts. Crazy to think about. So oh darn. If anything, I was gonna put a picture of. There was a picture in one newspaper. Da 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 da. Where did we get to? The credit. The noblemen that finally seem to get credited with it are the Duke of Montague, or sometimes it says the Duke of Portland. Apparently not as much. And that old Chesterfield, Earl of Chesterfield.
Yeah.
Apparently then an associate of Duke of Montague's called Dudley Broadstreet was supposedly a government spy in the Jacobite Rebellion that tried to take credit for the prank by writing a play about it. I don't even know. That felt like a lot to unpack. Even the Jacobite Rebellion thing, that's the whole thing Jamie's involved in, and Outlander. Like, it's get the Scottish king back on the throne, and so not to unpack that, but there's still satires coming out. And then one that sounded the funniest to me was about a magician allegedly called Don Jumpedo, who claimed he could top the conjurer's bottle trick with one of his own. He was going to jump down his own throat.
Oh, that whatever snake that's like swallowing its own tail.
Yes, the Ouroboros.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna put my
like,
foot in my mouth and like swallow myself.
And it's like they're dressed like a court jester, and like with a harlequin sort of pattern, and then it looks like someone's 2 feet are going down his own mouth. I was like, oh my god. If I can find it, I'll put it as the episode picture, maybe.
Damn. Yeah. If you could get a like contortionist that could put their foot in their mouth.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll watch literal close-up magic trick or sleight of hand magic or whatever they call it these days, and you're like, how the fuck did they do that? Like, I like when people's like they'll do it. I've watched some where it's like a celebrity or whatever getting a little magic trick, and I think it was the one where it was like somebody's stoic, like Vincent D'Onofrio, and he just like saw the magic trick and was like, fuck off. Like, they're just so like not like mad, but like they're just so like, how the fuck did you do that? That's fucking weird. Like, they're almost like mad.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. How did you do that? Yeah. Oh god, I love it. Okay. Sorry, I'm wrapping this one up. A pamphlet is published that was signed The Bottle Man. The author excused the infamous trick, saying he was, at the time he posted the show advert, struggling, looking for work, desperately in need of money to, quote, keep the wolf from the door.
Oh,
So
yes. Two rich, like, noblemen. I need money.
Yeah.
That's why I did it.
Right?
Ugh.
Or did they just take credit, but it was some starving artist or someone that's now trying to make money off of it in the aftermath? Like, I don't know. But
Yeah.
he claimed he needed a patron for his arts, yet lacks any artistical talent. That made me feel a little seen. I was like, damn, I get it. We're all just trying to get our shit out there. Yeah. We're like, are we just not good? Or are we just not good at marketing ourselves? Are you not entertained? Excuse me. Sorry. Oh yeah, and then he went on to like, I don't know, whine. I would never have had to do this if I was an Italian singer, a dancer, or fiddler. You know, anyone with any talent, I guess.
Yeah, so he's really just trying to be like, it's your fault, I'm talentless, that I had to scam you.
Whoever I am. It was because I was desperate. Yeah, that's usually when people get scammed, when they're desperate. Yeah, not when they're doing the scamming. But sometimes.
Yeah.
And then he was definitely like, I am not the son of Satan, as some of you media have mentioned. What? There are so many way worse people than me.
Yeah,
like
there definitely are.
It's like, yeah. It just reminds me of like more modern things where people are like not really apologizing for things. They're making excuses. And then he was kind of like, I was going to get into a really, really big glass bottle. I really was.
Why didn't you just stay gone?
Yeah, if you were the showman, yeah, show your face. Oh no, because you would have been stoned to death, probably.
Oh yeah, that dude with the sharp stick or whatever they called it, he would have killed you in front of everybody.
The Duke with his chopping stick, his big old saber.
Yeah, chopping stick.
That was funny. Honestly, though, if we want to talk about petulant princes, a lot of people have opinions about Prince William these days, too, that we don't even have time to get into here, but I've always been more of a Harry girl myself. But that's neither here nor there.
I can't stand either of them. Maybe I'm just too young.
It's like, you know, the royalty, the palace, it's like the crown. It's like those kind of shit that I can't really stand, you know? And so,
yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, I don't want to get into it, but like, it kind of makes me happy that like, at least one of the brothers kind of got away from the royal family a little bit, because it does seem like a really stifling way to live under scrutiny of being a British royal or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like losing your mom at such a young age and her being forever like such a figure in like your whole country.
Right, like that people get to own her even when everything you do is so put on display and under scrutiny. Like your whole life is just on a stage. Ooh, that'd be awful.
Yeah. I couldn't stand anything like that, whether like any sort of public eye like that. I do not envy people that like have to have every minute of their life scrutinized.
Right.
Because everybody's done something. If you decide you want to like take somebody down or whatever, especially nowadays with everything like online, they'll find something.
Yeah, who wants to grow up in that like limelight? And nowadays, you can put your kids on center stage, and it's kind of awful because they should be able to make mistakes and stuff and not have the whole world be like, what is happening? It's gross.
Like, I feel like I was like, by the time I graduated, it was starting to happen where like people were starting to take phones to like house parties, and because there was a few pictures of me that ended up online of me throwing up in toilets, and I had to beg people to untag me from these pictures and stuff, because especially when I started trying to apply for jobs, and they're like, we're gonna check your social media, and I'm like, I'm fucking tagged in pictures thrown up in a toilet.
Like, yeah, so, it's like, really, aren't you? Like, I should be able to check your social media then.
Yeah, and it was like just that kind of stuff was just starting to happen, because at the same time, like maybe a year or so earlier, I would have friends that would bring like a digital camera to like a house party, and they would take pictures, and then they would upload like 90 pictures from their digital camera into a folder that was like some party or whatever, and you'd be like, God, I have to scroll through these because I better not be in any of these pictures.
Yes, please don't post something without my consent, which nowadays is kind of more of a common courtesy, that you might like show it to your friend and be like, hey, is it cool if I like post this? Whereas then, no, it was a free for all.
Yeah, so like, yeah, people growing up nowadays, like, yeah, if somebody hates you, see you at a party doing something shitty, they're gonna post it online, like, all that kind of stuff, and then 15 years later, when you're trying to become famous, someone's gonna dig it up and be like, hey, this one time. Like, yeah. I can't imagine having your whole life analyzed like that. It would suck.
I know, because people still would, like, dig up pictures where you're, like, yeah, to bring it back to freaking a Harry reference, dressed as a Nazi, or, like, Joni Mitchell apparently did blackface. Like, you can dig through and find people's sordid past.
Our former fucking prime minister did.
Oh yes,
up in that fucking, what was he like?
That was a costume too, right? Wasn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, he was like Aladdin or some shit, or trying to be.
Yeah. Well, we can all grow, right?
Yes, I think obviously if somebody does something like that in their past and they still like are acting like that, or they don't make their views known or like that, then yeah, you can call out that of like,
or at least
whatever.
apologize.
But if somebody if you can tell based on somebody's actions or what they've said in the current time, that like what they believe at that time, unless it's something like a chargeable offense that could get you sent to prison, I don't think we need to be digging up everything everybody's done and making people apologize. Like, obviously, unless they still think the same way, or they haven't like made a position clear or whatever. But yeah,
exactly. Like firing James Gunn because of tweets that were like over 5 or 10 years old or something from like Disney, and just stuff like that where you're like, okay, like maybe if you've recently been like super anti this or that, I get why a company might drop you, and like that's kind of fair, but like, yeah, let's not go digging through people's past just to be like, it's like, you know what? We were all kind of shitty early 2000s. There was a lot of shit that hasn't aged well in movies that were like, we wouldn't say that now. But
absolutely. And if somebody has shown that they've become a different person or whatever, I think you should.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to respect that, but I think you should acknowledge it, at least, instead of being like, this... Especially if stuff happened when somebody's before the age of like 25, like, I don't think that should, unless it's something absolutely heinous, I don't think you should bring it up at all. Because
like, glad I grew up pre everything posting on the internet.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was at like the edge of it, of like, it was just starting to happen, and it was just like, oh damn, this isn't good. My mom's even like, you gotta get those pictures off Facebook. Like, they're gonna find, like,
I love the part on Modern Family where Claire's just like, and they're like, Claire, you got tagged, or Mom, you got tagged in this photo. You're doing a headstand or something, a cake stand. And she's like, tagging? What is tagging?
Yeah.
All right, that was a quick one, but I also have another quick one that's a couple pages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now that things Knock on wood are working. All right. Still part of this title, the first part, which was The Riot That Never Was. So, from a riot to a non-riot?
Yeah, what?
Or I also called the subtitle The BBC Prequel to the War of the Worlds. Oh, stupid. But we've all heard of that one, right? The infamous World of the Worlds broadcast that allegedly made people very scared that it's real.
That radio thing, right?
Yeah. Which is so funny. I was watching New Girl earlier. Oh, sorry. What?
I said the original television. It's just sitting there listening to radio and imagining.
Theater of the mind, they call it in D&D. Yeah. Which I learned from a show I was watching that they're trying to do a challenge, and then the girl said, I have aphantasia. And then I learned that was the thing that meant you're like not very good at picturing things in your mind. And I was like, oh, I'm a bit like that. I have a hard time sometimes when they're like picturing, they're like describing a layout of a house. And I'm like, I have like one house I could picture, you know what I mean? Like picture it one way in my mind. And they're like, the kitchen's over here. And I'm like, uh-oh. That's not what I'm seeing. But yeah.
That's why I tend to, I don't know, books that have a lot of descriptions about like places and all that kind of stuff, I don't really care for or I don't get into as much. I'm very much like dialogue, character actions, tell me what's happening. I don't really give a shit what stuff looks like. I don't want to read six paragraphs about like what something looks like. Like, just tell me they're in a room, tell me they're in a house, whatever. I don't need a description of like the paneling.
No.
Whatever.
Because I'm not going to picture them that well anyway.
The carpet screen. Like, I just don't give a shit. Like, don't need any of that.
I know. It's true. It will take me out. And that's why I used to have a lot of hard times with like any of the fantasy books that like say my mom would have around the house. And just be like, well, there's dragons. And now everybody has a funny name. And the world has a funny name. And just like everything would just like, if it wasn't based in a little realism, it would kind of take me out. And then... yeah, hard to follow with the descriptions. I'm just kind of like, whoa, whatever.
Yeah.
But apparently some people have hyperphantasia, which also sounds like that Disney movie. Fantasia. Fantasia means the imagination or something. Like in Latin. I was like, that makes sense.
I don't know. I've become like, I don't know. Like maybe I have that.
I have a hard time picturing things. It basically translates to lack of imagination. Like not being able to picture things.
I have too much imagination. So I sometimes get this thing where especially if I'm rereading something that I've read before, where I will be reading it and I know I'm reading the book, but I can almost like see it. Like, instead of reading it, it's like I'm watching it, but I know that I'm reading it. That's how
they described it. On Reddit, they were like, oh, what? Yeah. People don't see, like, a whole movie when they're reading a book, and that's how some people experience it. And I'm like, we're like, no, like kind of jealous.
Yeah, it won't be like I'm... like, the first time I'm reading something, it doesn't necessarily happen. But like... second. It'll be like if I'm rereading anything, I'll be sitting there and like I won't even see myself holding the book anymore. It's like I'm actually looking at a screen seeing it happen. But like consciously I know I'm reading the words and I'm holding a book, but I don't even actually see the book anymore. It's like it's playing out in front of me, but I'm like, but if my eyes are reading the words and I can't see the book anymore, instead I basically am seeing a TV screen. How am I still reading? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Because everyone's like, I'll hear a noise in the room and I'll look up and be like, oh, wow. Like,
I'm here.
I'm reading. And then it was like, but I felt like I was watching a TV show because I'm like so in it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird. Because like, you know you're reading words, but you're not seeing the words because it's like you're looking at a TV. Like, it's so crazy.
It's like when they use that word engrossed when you're just like, and someone tries to talk to you or something and you're reading, it takes you a second because you're like, you gotta like shake your head to come out of it.
Yeah.
Like, not that I'm picturing it that much, but like I do feel like I'm kind of there. The way, Pat will be watching a movie and I'll try to talk to him and be like, sorry, I was like in the movie.
Yeah. This is like, I won't even, like, I'm not even like consciously aware that I'm like not watching a show. That it's like, you're reading right now. But like, it doesn't happen the first time I read stuff because obviously like I don't know. But I think it's because if I'm rereading something, you kind of know what's going to happen next. So you're kind of like almost half zoned out where you're just like, like following along the plot, but you're not having to read every word. Something. I don't know if that plays into it. It's like, oh, well, I know what happens next, or I could tell you like roughly what happens 10 pages from now. Right. So then you just kind of like preemptively are like going along with it.
True.
Must be something. It's crazy though.
Feel that. Yeah, especially if it's a book that's now been made into a TV show, and I'm like, well, now I can kind of picture a face.
Oh yeah,
not just kind of like a random amorphous cool guy blob.
Yeah, and see, and that's the weird part is because I don't imagine what characters look like. They are just like a generic, cut out whatever. So I'm like, how am I?
It's not like you picture an actor or whatever until you like.
But it's like, how do I feel like I'm like in this show, watching this show when I'm not even picturing people? Like,
right.
I don't know. So weird.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have like a detailed picture in my mind's eye. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, we're outside. Oh, we're walking. Yeah.
Yeah. I get the gist. It's like a dream where you just know something is just because you just know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Well, we've made it through the title. So that's funny. This happened 12 years before the War of the Worlds broadcast. Sorry, I abbreviated it.
Okay.
I think in my head, because it was almost the abbreviation WoW, I went Worlds of Warcraft. Yeah. So this, 12 years before, and this was, 12 years before, War of the Worlds broadcast swept the storm of fear over the radio waves. A priest went on air to report on a raging riot in London city centre. So it's kind of funny how the last one was like, let's start a riot. And this one was like, is there a riot? Yeah. And also a bitter cold winter.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Also, this one also happened to be on January 16th. I did not pick that on purpose. Is that weird? I had heard about both of them on one podcast. Yeah, it's the Constant podcast. Yeah!
January 16th.
Although this one's in 1926, so I did realize it was 100 years ago. Like, exactly.
Oh, damn.
Crazy! Okay. Bitter cold winter, so probably more of that, what does I say, restlessness.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I got some of that mixed up because I also said that rivers were frozen and newspapers were late. But I do know that happened in this. Newspapers were definitely late. I suppose that makes sense. We're having a hard winter. The trains are not on time. It happens in The Little House on the Prairie. They have the book called The Long Winter where the trains can't get through and they're literally like, what is it, like twisting wheat together to burn and like grinding all the shit they have to make for bread because they have like no supplies. It's so depressing. I'm like, at least our winters aren't that bad. I can get like McDonald's to like give myself some dopamine or whatever. You know. Anyway, on January 16th, 1926, Father Ronald Knox broke into a BBC broadcast that was discussing 18th century literature.
Ugh.
does sound
Sounds
a little
awful.
boring when they put it like that. Yeah. And I love books.
Fucking Jesus.
Literature. Also, hate the term chick lit. Always have hated that. What the fuck? What is
Ugh.
chick lit? Fuck off.
The only
I'd rather you
chiclet
say
I like is those
smut.
candies. Isn't that like the name of that
The
old-timey
gum?
gum?
Chiclet gum?
Yeah. They used to be my
I've heard-
favorite when I got them in Halloween candy. Okay.
Oh
They're
yeah,
so
you
good.
get like one little box with like 2 of them.
2.
I've heard people say chiclet teeth for like big white.
Yes. That's what they called my 2 front teeth, because mine are like so. Yeah.
Oh.
People used to say that to me.
I think I heard Pat say it about Evangeline Lilly that plays Kate on Lost. I was like, oh, I
Mhm.
love her smile. But I
Yep.
get it. I kind of do. So anyway, he breaks into this boring podcast, apparently, on literature. And then he's like, breaking news, Big Ben has been blasted by trench mortars. It's been blown up.
Jesus.
The city is under siege, he essentially says. The poorest, most pissed off citizens are ransacking the nation. It's the unemployed.
What?
Kind of sounds like the some fears that people could prey on today in some countries.
Yeah.
Oh no. Not the unemployed or the refugees. They are now hearing how the famous London Savoy Hotel is lit on fire, which is like, that's Gordon Ramsay level. He has a restaurant at the Savoy. It's a fancy place. Then they hear a government employee was being attacked by a mob, possibly even lynched.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, that's a bit of a trigger considering I did cover that recent case where someone was actually lynched. So I apologize that this is kind of making light of it. Pardon me. Excuse me. It said, the unemployed demonstration. The crowd in Trafalgar Square is now assuming threatening dimensions. Threatening dimensions are now being assumed by the crowd which is collected in Trafalgar Square to voice the grievances of the unemployed.
Sounds like this person just needs a union.
I was like, even saying it to me, like out loud, it does sound like it's a parody. I don't know. It sounds like it's a sketch, but I guess, hindsight. And context was important. There was a lot going on, which led, the climate of the time to be kind of ripe with sort of fear and unrest. There was the Russian Revolution merely a decade ago passed for them at the time. Gotta love a revolution. Do you know, like, you think about it, the French Revolution, like they talked about it in different historical books where they're like, it kind of influenced the American Revolution directly.
Yeah.
Which you're like, I guess it's around the same time. I always think of the French Revolution as being like way before that or something, But 1700s. There was something called a general strike already started in the UK, I believe. So
I've heard about that. I don't know much about it.
Yeah, it sounded like, people wanted better wages and things, and it was maybe not a good time to be tuning in willy-nilly to something that you didn't know if it was a sarcastic thing or not. A sarcastic story. It went on for 12 whole minutes, mixed with some breaks, as was apparently normal. Which, just makes it seem more to me like it seemed like a regular broadcast. They said the riot was spreading across London, which prompted actual concerned citizens to call in to the BBC multiple times, worried for the safety of the town, and actual hotels were bombarded with calls and telegrams. Like, one hotel had like 200 telegrams being like, is it safe for us to come stay here still? And stuff like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it caused a panic a bit. They said the crowd had broken into the National Gallery. So the BBC was, reporting allegedly. But then they were like, wait, time for the weather. And they would kick back to like their weather update. Time for all with the weather, like Family Guy. It's gonna rain. No, I'm just kidding. Then they'd be like, back to the chaos, where a philanthropist is being burned in Trafalgar Square. So he won't be able to make his on-air show. Yeah. It's like, can you not see that be a joke? They're like, he won't be able to make it because he's being burned alive. You're like, well...
Yeah.
Might have been one of your first clues, but...
I hope if this was actually happening, they wouldn't be talking about it like that.
So jovially, yeah, like so nonchalant. Then they cut back to some of the live dance music that was playing at the Savoy Hotel. Quickly back to the Big Ben blast reporting, and they were like, boom, 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 lightning fast. So, like, I think they were hitting it with the realism. Maybe nowadays it would have been like podcast award or whatever, best audio drama.
They'd just be like, even live broadcasts, they'll be like, oh, we've blocked their signal, they're not transmitting anymore. Like,
yeah, they usually
they're
shut the
taking
shit
off
down.
the air.
Yeah. Boop. They were now reporting the hanging of the Minister for Traffic from a tramway post on Vauxhall Bridge Road. Next, we hear the mob is marching towards the broadcasting house itself. Scary. And yeah, it said some didn't know what to think, especially those that had missed the intro to this broadcast satire skit, where they'd said, the following is a joke, a sketch.
Oh my god.
Hilarious. Audio drama.
It's gonna be so funny, guys. Like, you can't even imagine how funny this is gonna be.
It's gonna be so funny unless you catch it right in the middle.
You know what? People, they leave
context.
their radios on. They never turn them off. They never change the channel. There's only one channel in the whole world, so everybody heard that it's a skit.
Yes, like every time there's commercials, you skip to another channel. Because we used to not be able to fast forward through anything.
It's like me with my radio being like, I have a 5-minute drive. I will not be listening to a commercial or the DJ like radio hosts talking about whatever conversation. Like, I want to listen to music for my 3 minutes.
Yeah. I find less ads to skip through if I do listen to a podcast on the way to work rather than using free Spotify. Sorry, Spotify. Here's 30 minutes ad free. Proceeds to give you like 3 minutes before another ad. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Your idea of time is different.
Yeah, same with YouTube being like, not YouTube,
yes. No.
all the ones that are like, we've formulated the viewing patterns of whatever movie to give you the most or least disruptive ad break times. And it's like, no, you haven't, because I was in the middle of a word. Like,
I have experienced that on podcasts. Yeah, not so much YouTube.
Like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny. Yeah. You can tell the ads they don't get to put in themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so once some of the details started to come out, I started to laugh too. They talked about the philanthropist who was burned in Trafalgar Square. I guess they had said in the broadcast that his name was Sir Theophilus Gooch. Sorry.
What a name.
I know, doesn't gooch mean underwear or something? I think that's a word some places in Canada. Slang term. The mob leader himself, Mr. Popplebury, was apparently named on air as the secretary of the National Movement for Abolishing Theater Cues.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
What a stance to take. What a hard-hitting, world-changing stance to have.
Right? I love that the British say Q instead of line up for something. I think I saw it in a riddle that was like, what's a word that's like one letter followed by like 4 silent letters? And it was like Q. Because it's Q-U-E-U-E. What the fuck is
See,
English? Makes no sense.
Yeah. We got that when I first worked at HMV. They used to call it a queue.
Oh, really?
At our work, we don't call it a queue, but we call it a queue line. So, like...
What?
But we just use the letter Q, like just the letter, and then, like, dash line, like we light.
Yeah, because I'm like, if we're typing it out, it's faster to type a 4-letter word like line. But also,
but we would never say like, hey, can you come to the line? We would say either front line, like come to the front line, or come to Q line.
Q line, interesting.
Yeah. So we're basically, it's like a chai tea. We're saying line. Can you come to the line, please? Can you come to...
Yes, we used it at the beginning of the month at my work, I should say. When we call it like the whole list of the automatic registrations to be processed is called the queue. Yeah, they're like, oh, the queue is generated. Ugh. Yeah. So, oh yes. So who had come up with the story? That was the Knox guy. His last name was Knox, the priest. He was also a humorist, though, who had written this story or skit, whatever you want to call it.
So funny. Somebody burning alive and somebody being lynched. And fake like bombings. So humorous. Hilarious.
Like, at what point did you think, I'm a priest, but I'm also really funny? Like, the really religious are not always known for their comical relief.
No, it sounds super awful.
I remember I was laughing hearing the story the first time, just like, what? Of course, the BBC did try to assure fans that it was all, as they said, a burlesque. It's not the meaning of the word I've ever heard before, but apparently they were trying to say, oh, it's just a joke. But like it came too little too late. And also, the newspapers were very late the next day due to much bad weather again. The recurring theme. God. So people in the rural areas were like not still really sure what was going on. You know, whether or not they were actually that concerned, I don't know. But allegedly, the milkmen in Dublin were spreading the news by the next day. So hopefully they were telling the correct version. Like a game of telephone. Right. Game of Telephone Thrones. Yeah. The one quote conclusion I read said the affair led to national outrage and hand-wringing about broadcaster responsibility. The Daily Express thundered, a blunder by BBC, revolution hoax by wireless. People alarmed all weekend. Ooh, they spelled it weird. Week-end.
Oh no.
Whereas like, French people will say it in English like le weekend, le hot dog. Sorry. Anyway. Sir Leo Chiosa? CH, it might be Italian. I don't know. Sorry, it's a funny name. Sir Leo Chiosa Money, I can't even talk. An economist and former government minister said, I should not have made a worse joke if I had rung you up on the telephone and announced that I had murdered my grandmother.
That also wouldn't be a joke.
Right? It's so not funny. Also, but yeah.
All these people should not be making jokes.
He's like, yeah, he's not funny. I'm not funny. That's you. Yeah, you're like, okay. Yeah, apparently the poor Father Ronald Knox was surprised at the outcome his little shenanigans had.
Really?
Yeah. And at this point, I do think I was padding a little bit with some quotes to try and get the point across, because I was trying to get our notes ready to the first time. God. Father Ronald Knox, his birth date's 1888 to 1957, was a giant of his time, Catholic priest, polymath, biblical translator, theologian? Is that how you say that? Theologian?
I have no idea.
Detective. Right. Detective novelist, devotional writer, and per the Daily Mail, the wittiest man in England. I think we disagree with that.
It sounds like he's doing too many things, and maybe you should stick to...
I know. Sounds like the guy in Superman writing for the Daily Bugle. No. The Daily Mail, biblical translator, detective novelist. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like the fuck? Where'd that one come from?
Yeah. Polymath, you're like really good at a lot of different maths. Because poly is more than one, right? So it's usually like, yeah, you're really smart in different things. I don't know. But like, maybe he's overshot himself a little. So he should stay a little bit in one or two lanes.
He is, instead of whole-assing one thing, he's half-assing multiple things. And not good at any of them.
I'm a man. Yeah.
Yeah, I can look at one article and suddenly I'm an expert. I can just start claiming I'm fucking doing all these things.
I'm sure he had no way to know it was going to have such effect, but like, yeah, there was a little bit more which I found interesting. Or context, it said, while he has faded with fashion, his life was the stuff of biographies. A full biography by his friend Evelyn Waugh, in brackets, The Life of Right Reverend Ronald Knox, and a partial biography by his niece, Penelope Fitzgerald, the Knox brothers. Knox had come up with the idea while listening to the 1924 general election on the radio. Quote, I endeavored to visualize the breathlessness there would be throughout the country during a revolution, and I tried to imagine the news bulletins during such a time of popular excitement. I put my ideas on paper and then attempted to burlesque them.
Oh my god. Was this just a thing that, like, people did? Like...
The big fake out? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, why could they not see that this would go horribly wrong?
Right. But then at the same time, I do think that people will blow some of it out of proportion, saying that, like, people heard the broadcast of the War of the Worlds and were, like, committing suicide. And I don't think that was as prevalent as they, like, faff it out to be and stuff. But yeah. I know, it does seem, like, really kind of careless to be like, we'll just quickly say how this is a joke and then, like, use this new news medium to give all these quote-unquote reports. Like, yeah. It's still a problem nowadays where now we have AI and all this other shit that we have to be like, is this fake news? Is this news that fits someone's agenda? Like, what am I looking at? Like, we have to be so careful still, you know? It's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Damn. That one was weird.
All allegedly, people. Don't tune in halfway and think this is real.
I'm gonna think next time I am flipping around radio stations and I tune in for half a conversation, being like, what was the beginning of this conversation? Yes. How did we get here?
Oh, I got on Pat's ass about that, because I'll be like, sometimes he just tunes in and I'm like halfway through listening to something and then he'll be like, they sound dumb. And I'm like, well, they're being sarcastic. Like, they're not actually gonna like go blow up the White House or whatever. No. What did we do? We burned down the White House once. Some Canadians. It's fine. Yeah. We're not always chill, you guys. Watch out.
No. No, we did. We just talked about rioting over sports teams.
Yeah, we did. There's just, I know. This is our second part of this episode, and I want to go on and on, but there's stuff I'm like, oh man, we could do like a whole extra Reddit random saves this month for Patreon if I wanted. There's just been so much like gold on there, and like,
oh my god, maybe
I don't know if I know. Poor Kelsey's tired and busy. I just can't remember because I was like, there was one that got like, I was like, this got picked up and like talked about by like 3 different like podcasts, Patreons I listened to, and then it was like, they're just in these juicy like subreddits like wedding drama and like,
oh.
There's one I started reading that's called Girl Dinner Diaries, and it's a picture of whatever random thing that chick is like eating for dinner that night, and then it'll be like,
yes,
I found out my boyfriend of 2 years is living a triple life, and you're like, wait, what? And I'm like so locked into these like stories. Yeah, I was saying it to Pat earlier. I'm like, I'll do like a whole like Reddit random saves where I just regale Kelsey with all these drama ones I've been saving. So much fun. Anyway, if anybody's been following the Gemily drama, that's the one that came up on multiple.
The what?
Gemily. It was about the couple, like kind of like under a Bridezilla sort of post where like the couple is called Gemily because it's like Emily and like Jacob or something. It was like, I would see it pop up on someone's like Patreon and be like, oh, I've heard of Gemily. Like, did I not say that I was going to talk about that? I really wanted to, but I'll save it for a Patreon. It's not even, it's just kind of silly. It's like, am I overreacting? Like, we're holding like a picnic to like plan the engagement party, and already I feel like this is a lot to take on as like a bridesmaid or whatever. And you're like, yeah, that does sound like it's going to be like a lot of fucking events that you need to attend. And I'm sorry, but yeah, I would never make my fucking wedding or something like, I don't know, that much of somebody else's life, you know? It's like, ew.
Yeah.
I have a job. I don't need like an extracurricular like party planning committee. I'm not Angela.
Right? Yeah, it can, some of it's gotten a lot too much.
Oh yeah, they had like a binder and it was like no Angela or something. It was like, why can't we talk about Angela? It's like, what is the backstory here? Anyway, I'll bring it. We're working on something for our Reddit or our Patreon right now, but then we also do ones where it'd be like random saves and funny things, and I like it when you bring like robot fail videos, like when they're trying to run marathons and they're falling.
I haven't had I keep getting the same ones recently. I haven't had too many new ones show up. I'm like, oh, this is a lot of the same clips. I got that like dancing panda on the parade float again. That like person dressed up like the panda that's just like dancing. It's, like, crazy. I sent it to you.
Like? Oh, did you? Okay, good. Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe it didn't look then. Sounds like Katy Perry when her left shark guy just didn't dance right, and he went kind of viral for being like, I'm a sad left shark in a shark costume.
Oh no, this person, because we did it on one of the Reddit episodes or whatever, because the rest of the parade, they're all kind of just like standing there on the float, and this person is like on their knees like headbanging and like just giving her and this like inflatable panda costume, and everybody else beside them is just like standing there waving, just like da, 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 out at the crowd on this parade.
Everything's fine. Yeah.
And this person's just like like
amazing.
And they're like, yeah, that one person gives 110% at their job. Like, this person probably has a headache. Like,
yeah, they're in costume headbanging. You're like, okay. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'll have to go look for that because it does sound hilarious.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It might have been like one of the first ones we did. But
Oh, I love the one where all the robots are trying to like run that race or that marathon or something I watched, and they were just like falling to pieces.
yeah.
Oh my God. So bad. I'm not too worried about AI or robots taking over the world when I watch those ones.
I'm not worried about it taking over. I'm worried about all our resources and how the quality of everything's gonna tank.
Yeah. People just stopped, like they use it to take over their writing and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, oh shit, I gotta plug mine in.
We won't ever. Our
We don't
our
really use
writing.
ChatGPT, yeah.
No, I never have. I don't use it for anything. I use spell check. That's the smartest thing that I use.
I don't mind when someone else uses it to input my D&D description, and then they come up with like, "Ooh, this is what your character looks like with your tiefling horns," and I'm like, "Oh, she's kind of hot." But then, yeah, I'm like, no, I don't need to put everything to ChatGPT. I don't even know how that works. Okay.
I know. Stay away from it.
We're too
I don't
old
need
school.
that. Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
We're in our 30s. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. I just had to skewer you. Did that make you feel seen that you're in your 30s? You're like, ah! I'm almost out of my 30s.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
time's flying by.
fucking flying. Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. I don't know how long my segment was. Again, it was like a week ago. But
True. I'll keep it as one though, because I feel like the other one
it'll
we
be a
kind of
long
split
one.
into two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours was an hour. That's all good.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
what are we
Until
doing
time,
next
I
week?
guess.
I can't even remember.
Folk tales I have written down from African
yes.
countries. Yeah.
Yeah. Should be
I'm
very
excited.
fun. It's been a while since we did a folklore or like a researching of a specific country.
Yeah, I think you suggested it, and I was like, I like that.
Yeah, it's nice. I like learning about different places and the history of different people and like stories and everything.
Did I? Sorry.
Go
One of our last cryptid episode, and I was talking about the folklore of like the tatzelworm guy and other fire drakey kind of guys who are like snakes but kind of like dragony.
Yeah.
And then I was like the Fafnir. And then I was listening to Drinking the Kool-Aid, and she like did a story from Norse folklore about the origin of the Fafnir and then some other people. And I was like, oh, okay. I had heard of him, but not his like. But then it was starting to, I was like, the name sounded familiar. And then when he said he was guarding dragon treasure, I was like, oh, I know this guy. So that's always fun to hear that, like, out in the wild where you're like, I just covered you. So
yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love hearing something and being like, oh, I know about this because I talked about it, or Kelsey told me all about it.
Yeah. It's... I like learning about the world.
So fun. Folklore is fun. Weird, dark history is fun. True crime, not always fun, but interesting.
Yes.
So we still do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Educational.
Yeah.
All right. Catch you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Castles and Cryptids. We love all our listeners and appreciate every subscriber, every new review, every listen, rate, and download. Our music is by Kobe Off Air, and our cover art is by Antonio Garcia. We are also a proud member of Darkcast Network, where you can find the best and spookiest of all indie podcasts. Follow us on social media, where we are at Castles and Cryptids on mostly all of the things, now including TikTok. Check out our bonus content on Patreon, Cryptid Clashes, video minisodes of your hosts making asses of themselves, Ask Me Anything, quizzes, other special episodes, and more. Starting at just $2 a month, you can get 1 to 2 extra episodes, depending on your level. We produce, edit, and research everything ourselves, and any support you can lend helps us to keep it cryptic.